Howdy folks, Zelgrax here, welcome back to more Europa Universalis 4, playing as Portugal. We are getting ready to integrate France, but I was just looking at their tree, and if we can get some land off France, they can blow up. Basically their tree allows them to take all of this, just this vast tracts of land. Huge tracts of land. Right, you guys are just taking needless attrition. Let's pop you there. We do have a complete lack of sailorage right now, so that's bad. We've sort of well, I don't really understand how we could possibly need 14,000. That seems a little high, but it says we do. How many sailors can I get from you? 456. That is rubbish. 369. That's actually worse. Okay, I guess I'll take your sailors. How could we possibly need that many sailors? Oh. Because you guys got absolutely wrecked on your way over. I see. Can we build any additional sailor buildings? Whoa. Can there. So we were also doing, at the end of the last episode, a little bit of prep for manufactories. Hey, so we're making just a crap ton of money, and let's just turn off our forts so we can make a crap ton more. This no longer needs to be special. You can go away. Now, I'll tell you what buildings we should do. And that is more of these guys. Especially in places where we already have the building. Like that. I think that's one as well. So that's cost a lot of money. But that's just going to give us a bigger trade power across the world, really. No, we lost a general. That's fine. Apparently Kong insulted us. Didn't even notice. We absolutely do not want those tariffs because that's very bad for us. We will be taking, as soon as we can, we'll get the extra stab from the Pope. A little bit of Pope stab. Venezuela's still a little bit annoyed because we forced them to become... that was very useful, actually. Let's just get ahead of that one. But yeah, we forced them to become Catholic, and they didn't approve. Which is rude. Yep, let's convert those. How are we doing on religious unity? 92% is pretty solid, actually. I don't mind that. We still have that mission, which I think we could probably hand in now, because we're getting ready to tech up in a year or two. So why not? And it'll save us some more money, which is great. What's reducing that right now? I don't know. Oh, Manuel, I'm so sorry. So sorry. On the plus side, Manuel's unfortunate accident there means that we... right. I think we're going to take this in January. Let's do a little bit of dev in the meantime. And we can get some of these places ready to get the next building. Okay, so let's have a look at integration here. It'll take over 100 years. Over 100 years. Well, that gives us plenty of time to help them grow. We're doing it. Now, of course, we could probably shrink that down by, you know... Oh, you can't yoink dev? Rats. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's just look at France here for a second. What do we have? Let's block settlement growth. That's fine. We don't need to do that. We can siphon income. We don't need to do that. Okay, we're just gonna do it because we're not inheriting them. That apparently is never going to happen. Based on this. Chance of inheriting was -37. We don't have the ability to get Diplo rep high enough. We're going to take all of these in January. We'll be a little ahead, but that's fine. I don't think there's any reason not to take them, honestly. Go. Oh, interesting. That went to Venezuela. Did not realize. Okay. Hopefully that's the only one. Yes. Good to know, though. Oh, hello, Honduras. Who? Santo Domingo? Interesting. Cool. We can do one of these. Lose a little admin. That'll lower there. Make them a little less crabby. And they're just gonna go absolutely swamp Muska. Now this is interesting because they'll get land outside of their range. This means almost nothing. There's Portuguese Malacca. Okay, so the excommunication of Weretigers. This one I'm going to call this episode because that's an amazing name. Excommunication of... It's like Dungeons and Dragons. The Indies, as well as Europe, is plagued with demonic skin changers. In the case of the Malays, Satan grants the beast the ability to wear the skin of a man and thus wander through his towns unnoticed except by the vigilant faithful. The priests we've brought in with us to Malacca have promptly excommunicated these creatures, making it clear to all that Portugal will not tolerate demons possessing men. So, 5 prestige, 10 papal influence, whatever, and we might convert them. So, let's find out. Do we convert? We did. Brilliant. Should help with unrest. Yes, absolutely. Please join a trade doodad. Let's upgrade the marketplace while we're at it. Let's take a stability. Thank you. And we have now secure trade, which will give us global trade power for 20 years. Because, you know, we were hurting. Provence, Brittany, and Brandenburg. Provence is... Something's still really tempting about this. I can declare war of France's name at claim. That's ridiculous. Do we have a claim on Castile? No. How weird is that? Do we do this? I think we do. Hey, look, we're at 0.3% now. We are still massively in the hole on sailors. That's just a thing, I think. Let's come to here. If you're going there, then you might as well go here, actually. We're going to slowly move around and try to get as little attrition as possible. Pope has affirmed our rights to these colonial spaces, which is excellent. Scotland. Cheeky toe rags. So we do have conquest for the Isles. Again, that would put us at war with England, which we don't really want right now. I mean, I say that. Do we? Maybe we do. Competent cousin. Brilliant. I like competent cousins. How's this war going? It's not. I haven't done anything. Not a thing. Rubbish. You can't go to war with anybody. You can't go to war with anybody. Nope. Let's see. Tierra del Fuego. Nope. What about Peru? Nope. Grapara? Nope. Venezuela? Nope. Timucua, we could still do the Erie thing. Oriente. I'm assuming that we have truce with these guys. We do. So if we go to war with Erie, this seems fine. Let's just let's pop that one in. Have a little war going there. And we will actually take tech this coming January now. We managed to delay that somehow. I'll get another half-price trader, thanks. Oh yeah, big music. Reykjavik, yes. This is a staggeringly big Lipan. A very weirdly shaped pony. That's a couple more Catholic. Orkney and that place. Now, Labrador, you have lots of claims. Excellent. Oh, we have men up here. Even better. Yes. Let's do that one. Let's lend you these guys, because he's just sitting around uselessly. Let's have a bit more war, shall we? A little bit more control in the Americas. Oh, Tunis. We need to take this off them. We are slowly bringing our men around. That is part of the plan here, is to bring troops around so that we can deal with Morocco and Tunis and Aragon. Although Aragon's allies are terrifying. Really bad allies from our point of view. Okay, you guys. Just walk over here. And you can sail around. You shouldn't take any losses. How are we doing? Only 7,000 short now. Brilliant. We'll just go towards the capital here. Some nice wars. Oh, look at Erie. They have a lot more land than I realized. Scotland's gone bankrupt, probably because they're colonizing like crazy. This war is so anticlimactic. I don't know what they were thinking. Let's take tech in just a second. Yeah, we'll do that one. Thank you. There we go. Truce with Norway and Denmark has ended. And so we take this guy. We take this guy. And we take this guy. And we are taking the quantity ideas. And I think that was horses. And cannons. Nice. Boost to silk. Don't mind if we do. We've made it to 1.5% with France, so that's great. There we go, we're now sitting on the capital fort there. Well, these guys, because we gave them this land, they have spread out here. That's excellent to see. I didn't factor that in my thought process even, but that's great. Well, these guys are still incredibly low. Yikes. See, we just don't have a heavy fleet right now. Well, okay, we have some. You. Just go away. Nobody wants you. Tech-wise. Sure. No. Yeah, I mean, we're just in a good position, I think. This is basically where we're at. Just going to keep converting. Now, why can't we... Yeah. Okay, good. Ooh. Game is freezing up a little on me. There we go. Tuscany got a thing. Good for them. This is looking so good. We're so dominant here. I don't understand. Oh, are they... Okay, they're finally getting some men in. Okay, they do have a... what'd you call it? Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Streamlabs kind of stopped on me there. It's disconcerting. They do have a blockade. That's the word. I was concerned. Yeah, Pharaohs. Bring it on. That's fine. Oh, hello. National Manpower modifier? Sure. Don't mind if I do. So we're now up to 213,000 potential. I don't even know which war that's for, but we can get everywhere, so we'll drop down to there in a bit. Okay, we got our siege. Huzzah. So let's step down here. That's one of very few forts that we actually need right now. Ardalan wants access. No. We plan on fighting you at some point because we want to snake through from here. If anything, we want to declare war on you. Really, Genoa are allied to you. Because of that? That's weird. At some point we do that. Ooh, Hormuz. You are in terrible shape. Wow. They're like full occupied. Almost full occupied. Let's come here next, because that should stay within reach and therefore not suffer attrition. I think we're about to get our... Obviously we're not doing that. I think we're about to get our thingy bob. I think we do this. Oh, we're not at peace. Right. Ha! That makes sense. We are... we're getting there. On the old absolutism. What do we need? We've got this, we've got this. Army. Emperor of China, that's not going to happen. We could promote some cultures. We can do that right now. We can only do 4. Then it's not worth doing any. No, no, no access for you. Absolutely not. No. Let's not worry about that. So where do we have left here? That's the only one. That's what I thought was about to happen. Okay, let's check our map. Where is our map? Here it is. So it would be Guatemala. But as we know, we were actually close to Nicaragua. So let me just check something here. Any accents? Yes. Accent. Oh, that did not come across right. Okay. One moment. Alt code accents. There we go. So here's what I think we do. I think we say we want a self-governing we're going to tell this chap to come around here. I'm going to bring you here. And you here. We'll send those two there. And we are going to send colonists here. Yep. And here. Like so. This is going to give them a foothold here that they can expand into. It's going to take a little while for that ship to go around. But I think that's a good way to do it. Hello, Scotland. You're messing me up, man. So Abenaki wants out. But none of Abenaki's friends want out right now. Who are your friends? Is this your friend? Yes. Then Mahican. Okay, they will want out soon enough. No rush here. Okay, Aragon are going to finish up Castile. That's fine, I suppose. Palatinate is at war with Brittany? Okay. I was curious if that was some PU stuff. It is not. Ground Power Treasure Fleet has brought us so much money. Oh. Thank you. No, no. None of the above are of interest to me. God, this war has been rubbish. Do better, Santo Domingo. No Munster. There we go. Alright, that was changed completely. No, sorry, that's what we wanted. There's no more sieges to be won. But let's come down here and start splatting some guys. Okay, you. Can I get you to concede? You're in Canada. Brilliant. Thanks. And I'll take your money. And, sure. And whatever else you're willing to give me. That'll do. Where even was that? Here? Nice. not attached to anything else. Oh, these guys are also ready to surrender. Which makes me wonder why everyone else isn't really. Let's just come home from those guys so that we can actually have people to deal with all of this. Who was that a CB on? Tlapanek. Nice. That's kind of awesome. Big fan of that. No access, no peace. How do we not just have everything owned here? Is there land I'm just not seeing? I mean, there's this. That doesn't seem like enough. You guys are going to, guess what? Concede Canada. Give me your money. Give me your war reps. Give me all of that. A bit more prestige. Thank you. That's not ours. That's Labrador's. Just like that one. Oh, they're involved in another war. Iroquois has some of this. Did they get the capital? No, we did. Okay. Concede Canada. It's just going to be England? Yeah, that's what I thought. So all of that goes to Canada. Brilliant. Or Labrador. And then we could do that. Except we can't because they won't accept it. How close are they to accepting that? They're not at all. Okay, well let's just do that. I don't care about this other land right now. We want to build up Labrador. That was the purpose of this war. This is basically what we're going to get. So let's just take it. Oh, that's a thing of beauty, that is. Although the name is really small. We're going to have to take some more land here. But now they can expand here, and they will. And then we can go to war with Algonquin. So that's good. Wow, that is a lot of... There's a lot of things here on this page. I feel like I don't normally have quite this many here. It's a little overwhelming, actually. Just because it's so much. Do we have... No, we don't have an area. And when can we change? Still another 5 years. Cool. Alright, so who's in this war? Quiz. Where's Quiz? We'll just do it this way. Oh, Erie just went to high. That's interesting. Oh, Quiz is a lesser partner. So, never mind. We can't piece them out. They're there. Brilliant. We'll take that and give that to Timucua. Where's our Tenke? Here they are. Did you get stuck? Nope, you're still on your way. Good. The ship has now made it. Excellent. Oh, we just got ourselves another doodad. Did they just de-siege something? Yeah, they did. No. We just got another merchant from somewhere. Running out of places where we can do this. I guess we have a bit more power here, so let's go there now. And what else we got? Oh, so this is Peru and Tierra del Fuego. So we can just lose diplo power to not be involved, or lose prestige, or we could just make one of them less happy. Peru can take the hit here. That's fine. 20 years of prestige. What, 20 prestige? Is that worth all of that money? I mean, we kind of have money, so why not? We're starting to gain sailors. Thank goodness. Okay, so Abenaki is now like just this little blob right here and nothing else. Okay, Algonquin, we're going to have words with you. Ooh. We can go to war here now as well? Really? Okay. Let's. Go away. So we're now at war with all of that. That's a little bit much. Nah, just kidding. It's fine, innit? That's right. We can do... Oh, against Timucua. Wait, that's our people. When do you arrive? 63 days still. Wow. Okay. That's fine, I guess. We're not going to be blowing anything open anymore. Claim on La Mancha. Don't mind if I do. We lost a claim somewhere against someone. Not too worried about that. Livonian Order want access? No. Okay. I'm really not sure what else to build, building wise. I mean, I guess we can keep just building a bunch of these, right? But you start sort of getting a diminishing returns, I suppose. I tell you what we could do, and should do, in fact, is let's do some more of these now. Trade steering. We need here, 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 here. I missed my click there. Trade steering? No, trade steering. Okay. So that should help with our trade steering, like, across the world. Right? Let's see what happens here. Okay, well, I don't know if that actually did or not. Oh, Afonso. This is really hurting my prestige, all these terrible kids. No, we're not doing that. Okay, we got that siege back. Let's go find another fort to hit. Whew, Timucua's got pretty decent forces there. How are we doing for finances now? Almost 200 ducats a month. Wow, you're running away from this fight. Unbelievable. Really? Just random stab us? I don't like that. I think I disagree. Yeah. Yes, I'll take that marriage. Thank you. Just, this is staggering. It's so much money. We're gonna go build some more stuff in our stuff. Oh. Oniota. That's rude. That's really rude. I kind of forgot that that was a thing. Okay, where's Oniota? Let's just do it this way. Oniota. Will they concede? No. Oh, they're bigger than I expected. Okay. War reps and some money. A little bit less money. There we go. That's the sweet spot right there. Okay, get out of this war. They will get smaller in a moment. So now we can sail these guys over. Alright, there's one out. And then Lakota we can't. So Erie, we're not going to be able to get them to concede, right? Because it's just too big, I'm thinking. Oh, no, we can get them to concede. We want them to do Louisiana. That's definitely better for us. So we do just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more, really. Okay, we got that well covered. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take these guys here. And we're going to come pick up these guys. Lovely. I wonder if there's another fort that we just can't see. That seems possible. Plus, they do have a lot of. Oh, we don't actually have the war goal. What is the war goal? It's in here. Okay. Let's get the war goal, and that will flip this significantly. Okay, there we go. That's got this under control. So obviously this is all going to flip to Nicaragua, which is going to be confusing since it's here in Mexico. Like, very different part. But this is kind of just how this always goes, right? I don't care for this carpet sieging they're doing. It's quite rude. We're at war with these guys? Oh, that must be this war. Yeah. Where's Lenape? Here. Oh, that's these guys. Okay. So yeah, I mean, oh, hello. Don't mind that. One of the changes with this patch was the way that the natives now really like go to town in spreading in the land and making it quite hard for the colonial nations to come in. I feel like we've done okay with that, actually. Now, how are we doing on this? So it's currently changed just by 1. So I think we absolutely... let me just double check. I mean, admin efficiency is nice, but I think this is more important to us. Okay, there we go. So we can get a half-price level 3 discipline guy. Enough said. He's in. Because this guy's not half-price. So let's get the half-price guy, who we can even level up. Totally worth it. What do we got here? You're half-price as well. We cannot level you up because you're Orthodox. You're Orthodox and Muscovite, but still, you're half price, so... we are making stonks. Let's come back here. So, trade steering. Is there anywhere left? Okay, technically we can throw one in there. So, let's... Oh, and right here. Nice. Okay, then... More local trade power. And we're out of money temporarily. But obviously we just want to keep building up that trade power and trade power and trade power and so on and so forth. Forever. Okay, yeah, that helps the war a good amount. Somewhere I think there's another fort here. That's my guess. I don't have proof, but I feel like that's a thing. Hormuz just went bankrupt. That's not a surprise. We saw what a sorry state they were in. Okay, we are not a fort. But we'll just take care of that for now. But just because they're not as low as I would have expected, given that we have most of their stuff. Like, I feel like there's just a fort somewhere, you know? Now, I didn't check to see how big these guys are. Okay, 1k is perfect. Let's just have you do this. And just see what you can come up with. We'll just wait for that to get a little higher. This war is still just pathetic. I mean, they're winning right now because of the war goal is still safe. Legitimately disappointing. Lenape is basically full occupied. Ooh, can't concede. Oh, so much land. Okay, what if we do that and do that? It's better. Still too high. Get down, dog. I think we just don't worry about it for now then. We'll just do this. And just end a couple of alliances. Get them out. Can't believe that our own vassal is causing us difficulties. Really quite rude. Yeah, these guys are losing a lot of war score now. Or we are gaining a lot of war score, depending on how you look at it. So it seems to be that event that keeps triggering there. We either get that claim. Privateers took some money from us. No. We either get a CB or we don't. Or we hate them. So we can't do both. Let's do this. Make Oriente bigger. This time around. And we can get just a huge sum of money. That is surprising. And lovely. So just still England are the only ones who care about this. So this is great. Because that's a lot of land here for Oriente. These borders are insane. I think technically that was a Timucua's, that was their war even. We are going to just do a little dev. Let's get some more places up to 10 for extra building slots. Lovely jubbly. Alrighty, so we're going to put a cut in here. That was good. We have we've taken a chunk, or added a chunk. There we go. Look at that. Well done, Labrador. We're expanding our holdings in North America, which is excellent. We're up to 6.5% of France, so that's excellent. When our annex subjects goes away, I think that should speed up. I believe it will. And that'll go away in a couple of years. So we'll see. 2.5 years. Thank you very much for watching. In the next one, I don't know what we do. Possibly we continue consolidation. We have some CBs all over the place that we could use. You know, Gujarat. We are slowly bringing troops back. So perhaps we do something in Europe because we don't really have any AE over here at the moment. So it would make sense to do some fighting here. So I think that's probably which way we'll go. Possibly we will take on Austria. The Emperor themselves. But we'll figure that one out next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you then.